Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Talisca goes looking.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Coutinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Crosses in a low one. It's gone a long way up and away. Dinks one in. He'll have it! Another chance! Goal! Messi with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Shanghai Shenhua take the early advantage. Played back, can he put it away? It's broken loose. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well played, he saw that coming. Is it in? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Over to the left. And it's Messi. Shanghai Shenhua get it back again. ZhaoLdini plays it forward. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Throw in. Savic. Alaba. Coutinho looking to run onto it. Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Decent looking ball. That is terrific skill. And he's there to cut it out. Rangers are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Goes for the cross. And that should be the keeper's. Fascia does well to read it and intercepts. Aimed long and direct. Gets it out wide now. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. And it's Alaba. Forward it goes. Savic spreads it towards the left. Ndiaye. Gets into some space. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Azpilicueta boots it to safety. Shoots! That's got him rattled. Alaba going full tilt down the left. Savic tries to dink it in. And it's hoisted clear. Talisca proves too strong there.
Shanghai Shenhua have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Meunier tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning with...
And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Shanghai Shenhua come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Already up and running for the second half. Shanghai Shenhua. Header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And Messi! That is wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Ndiaye. Played out to the right. He's left his man. Tries to swing it in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Marcos Alonso. He's found his man. Talisca. Aimed long and direct. And a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Ake is on a run down the left wing. And that's well defended. Breaks on here. Now it's Luis Suarez. He spotted the run and played him through. He's gone for it! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Shanghai Shenhua are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Shanghai Shenhua looking to shoot. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Ake, as Azpilicueta cuts it out. Chance to break. Messi. Oh, shoots! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Suarez versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Gets up to head it! Goal! They're back within reach! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Rangers give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Luis Suarez. again for a throw-in. Ndiaye tries to stroke it through. Heads it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Fischer pushes it out wide. What an adventurous run from a defender. Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Header! And that would have won it.
Suarez should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Timely intervention. Lucas Ocampos plays it forward. Played down the flank. Deftly done. He's played him through. Can he score? And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Throw in. And it's Meunier. And the weighted pass. That intervention was very necessary. Draxler. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Going through. Messi has a swing at it. He's done very well to get to that.
Hoke really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Ocampos. This is promising. And time is up. Shanghai Shenhua always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Shanghai Shenhua simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably.
Shoots! It's anyone's ball. Oliver plays it forward. Rangers get it back again. Savic tries to get it forward quickly. Suarez plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's nice. Cuts it out. Aimed long and direct. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Suarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence.
He's had a shot! Goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Shanghai Shenhua take the early advantage. Flags up.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Fischer takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Alaba. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. And it's Marcos Alonso. Nicely measured pass. He's one-on-one, surely! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Shanghai Shenhua take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Alaba. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Rangers have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
And it's Messi. Shots on! It's come loose. And it's been taken straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Played back in. Messi is flagged offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Talisca has created 1 goal already. Luis Suarez driving on, he could shoot here. Chance to break. And it's Marcos Alonso. He's made sure that that won't get through. Marcos Alonso tries to stroke it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Peter, they play the high line well, but it's always vulnerable to pace in behind.
Raspilicueta. Fischer. Alaba. That intervention was very necessary. Aimed long and direct. Marcos Alonso was steaming forward. And it's Messi. It's a decent ball. Luis Suarez goes for goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Shanghai Shenhua very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Here we go again. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's left his man. Is it in? Rangers have it back and they can go again. Alaba. ZhaoLdini. Talisca. Messi looks to think. Big chance! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
4 in the game. He is the man. Shanghai Shenhua tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Marcos Alonso got a shot away. Without the best in the keeper.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Rangers are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Hits one! And that's past the post.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Alaba was not to be moved. Meunier. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's going long. Good ball over the top. Going through. Messi shoots! Really well taken goal. Oh, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the counter is on. Plays it through. Messi looking to run onto it. Defenders on the back foot.
Shanghai Shenhua have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Meunier. He's got away. He's got options out wide. Lovely bit of skill there. Zapata, and he's there to cut it out. And it's Meunier. Oh, that's neat. Going through. Hits one! ZhaoLdini goes looking. Zapata, he's gone for it! And that's wide.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Alaba. Coutinho. Just brushed off the ball there. Marcos Alonso. Calvert-Lewin. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Messi with a delicate ball. Meunier. Lucas Ocampos plays it forward. And it's Coutinho. Fischer. Chip through. Whipped in. Luis Suarez. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Zapata. Now it's Zapata. Calvert-Lewin. And it's Draxler. Draxler. This is promising. Coutinho. Striding. Can he score? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Draxler. Alaba. And he's made certain that won't get through. Zapata. Looking to break out here. Nicely measured pass. Calvert-Lewin. Crosses it. Can he finish? He's put it wide. Alaba. Now it's Draxler. He's in, surely. The shot's on. Surely this time, it's a goal. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Yeah.
And there goes the final whistle. Shanghai Shenhua have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Shanghai Shenhua
simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.